Yeah, tell me about the boat, how you got it, and what are we looking at?
So right here we have a 1994 72-foot VTEC, and it's a lovely vessel. Customer just brought it in from the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
And what we're going to be doing is a pretty large refit on it. So I'm going to take you aboard, and I'm going to show you some of the projects we're going to be working on. We got a crew of 2 right now working on there. We'll be pulling off a lot of teak, as you'll see on the aft cockpit. We're going to be doing a lot of electronics. Right now the guys are doing everything to make the boat safe and seaworthy. Bilge pumps are getting replaced. Any leaks we're finding getting replaced. Air conditioners, we're replacing air conditioners because
important.
It's hard working in the heat. So come on board. You can see the boat's in very good condition for a 26-year-old vessel. It's in pretty good condition. It just needs a little bit of TLC to bring it back to its glory.
And that's where you come in, right?
It is. Let's take a look at the bow real quick.
Perfect.
So you see it's got a very wide open, spacious bow, lots of room.
Yeah, wow.
We'll come around. We're actually going to go around this way. We started tearing apart the teak on that side. So like any boat, any home, over time and years, your roof may start to leak, and it's no different on boats. As time progresses on a vessel, things begin to deteriorate, such as this teak I'm walking on right now. Improper maintenance and time has definitely taken a toll on this teak. You can see it's coming up in many places. It's very soft. So the lesson is, don't pressure wash teak. It's very important not to pressure wash teak.
That's a good lesson. A lot of people do that. Do you see a lot of people pressure washing?
A lot of people
teaks?
do, and what you'll see is a lot of grain missing, because teak has 2 types of grain, soft and hard. The hard will withstand the pressure washing, but all that soft teak will come out, and that's the best part of the teak, is a soft grain. As you walk on it, it feels very nice on your feet.
And that's what gives you traction for not to slip on the boat? Or?
No, the wood itself is enough traction. So what we're having to do is, as you see here, we're having to pull up all this teak, and we're gonna have to fiberglass all these screws. And you can see there's, hundreds and hundreds of screws. And every single one of these will have to be painstakingly sealed, so there's no leaks into the boat, and then the surface refinished.
Wow.
We're gonna do our best to save these steps. I'll take you up on the bridge. Bridge is really nice, open, airy space to entertain, to have friends on. You can see over here the electronics are pretty outdated. They're pushing 15, 20 years old, and these will have to be replaced, along with the upholstery, canvas, and this back area here. This seat, this is starting to come apart, so that'll be either repaired or replaced. With any boat this size, the further you get into it and everything you scratch, you come to find out there's more and more that needs attention and repair and service. So that's what we're finding on this vessel. It's quite a bit that's required to bring it back to all its glory. So just watch your step coming down.
Thank you.
So we'll take a tour inside. This is the main salon, and we'll be doing extensive upholstery repairs as well as flooring. We're gonna pull up all this flooring here in about a week or 2. Right now we're replacing air conditioners, so that's why some things you'll see are disassembled, dismantled, but these steps will get refinished. The flooring will be put down, custom trim will be made to finish that off, and I will take you to the galley. So it's a really nice galley, great for entertaining. Lower helm station, same thing. Electronics are just outdated, they'll have to be replaced. We've already gone through several systems, like all these bilge pump controls, found lots of corrosion on wires, had to change switches, change wiring, and now it works perfectly. So we'll take it downstairs where we have 2 guest staterooms and a VIP stateroom. It's a little dark right now. There's no power to the boat, just DC side, no AC side.
Okay.
And that's being worked on as we speak.
Oh, it's pretty roomy.
So it's a pretty nice room. I'm a 6'4" guy,
Yeah,
and I'm able to stand up straight, you know. The VIP stateroom has its own head with a walk-in shower.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the mirrors really give it
Yes.
a big dimension.
Makes it feel a lot wider and bigger. Here's the guest head. So each head has its own, each guest stateroom has its own head.
Oh, wow. Really cool. How many staterooms are there? Or
There are 4 staterooms for living quarters. So this is an air conditioning unit that we're in the process of replacing right now. We sized it up, went it with 8,000 BTU from an old 7,000 BTU unit, and this room is going to be cool pretty soon here.
Is this the air conditioning just for this room or for the entire boat?
No, every single room has its own dedicated air conditioner. Yes. So this is another stateroom with 2 bunk beds. There's a restroom in there, and we're gonna leave that closed.
Fair enough.
So this is the engine room. You can check it out.
The fun part, huh?
Yes. So it's a rather large engine room. Some serious machinery here. Detroit diesels.
Is this 2 engines?
This is 2 engines. It's a twin screw boat. We've got 2 generators, a 32K and an 8K.
Now, is this like a V something or I something or how?
It's a V.
That's like 12 cylinders.
I didn't even pay attention to that, so I couldn't tell you. So we're gonna take this big step over
that's
here.
That's a beast of an engine.
But when we got on board this vessel, it was taking on water from rudders, shaft seals leaking, and that's pretty much what we're doing. So the first thing we did was we repaired the bilge pumps because, you know, the boat's got to stay afloat.
Is that the pump that you're talking
This is the generator, the 32kW, and this is the 8kW. This boat has very large fuel tanks. We'll be fuel polishing them because they need to be cleaned, considering they're 26 years old. And when we look at the rate cores, we can see sediment and other debris in the tank that's getting caught by the rate cores. Rate cores are the fuel filters. No, we'll go this way. So all these floors, we're gonna be pulling up. All of this carpeting, that's coming up. So here's another aft stateroom. You guys are working on an air conditioner right now. And it's rather large. There's a dedicated head in here as well. And
I think this is bigger than the one in the front.
yes, it is. This is the master.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
But this one,
Pretty good.
yeah, take a peek.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Walk-in shower. Every bathroom has its own walk-in shower. Nice space.
Yeah, it's impressive. What, you're 6'4", you're standing up, maybe not too tall in this particular bathroom?
6'3". I'd say this is what it is right here. But yeah, you can definitely tell by the use of all these mirrors and lots of radiuses everywhere. This is definitely a 90s boat. That's kind of the styling of the 90s. Miami Vice and such.
Going up?
Yes. Yeah, so we have a lot of plans to really revitalize and bring this boat back to all her glory, and look forward to showing you that process as we go along.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Huh. So what's the timeline, do you think? You said about a month?
No, this is probably gonna be about a 3-month project. Yeah,
with all the stuff that you showed me today, a 3-month project.
Yeah.
Unless there's gonna be more discoveries.
There's gonna be more. There's always gonna be more. Just, you know, in the end, it comes down to what a budget is, and cosmetic things are not the priority. The priority is, of course, functionality, safety. Those are the items that should always be tackled first with anybody's budget. After that, you can focus on, you know, cosmetics. Yeah. So like things that are causing water intrusion into your boat, or that could sink your boat or damage interior vinyl, ceiling vinyl. That's the kind of stuff that takes priority over anything cosmetic. So what we're doing here is really not cosmetic. It
looks cosmetic, but it has.
It looks, but it has, yeah, because you could see this decking is wet. you know, there's water standing under this. The screws being
Yeah, they
26
can't be
years
good.
old, they're gonna leak, and you know, we're already finding wet spots inside that stateroom.
Yeah. And that's obviously going to cause a lot more damage later.
Yep. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to avert any further damage, any unnecessary repairs.
Yeah.
By taking care of these, you know, functional things right away.
Anything down there? I see steps. No steps.
Yes. So what you have here is the swim platform.
Anything with a swim platform that?
No, we won't be doing much here. Probably resealing some excesses, and that's about the extent of that. Taking care of those teak steps, they'll be coming off. They're not going to be saved.
And then you said that you already have started here.
That's where we already started. We had some rains come through, so we quickly put a tarp down to prevent any water intrusion.
And this is for the teak.
This is this teak coming up, so you can see what it looks like.
So that's the pile right here.
That is it. You can see we're already taking it off right here. Yep.
Got it. All right, so what can we expect if I come out here next Monday? What do you think?
This is all going to be taken off. We plan on having all these holes filled. We're not going to finish the surface because there's still going to be a lot of traffic coming through. And what we don't want to do is create a finished surface that is going to be damaged with just heavy traffic.
Right,
you know,
like equipment.
Different contractors,
sure.
equipment. Yes, exactly.
So you're going to strip it and you're going to leave it like
we're
a
going to
plastic
strip it
underneath it?
We're going to prep it to where it's watertight, and then it's fine for traffic. It's not going to leak into the boat, and we're going to leave it in that condition. Once we're 85% complete throughout the interior of the boat, that's when we're going to finish this off. Yeah, find a nice at least 3 good days of weather, and then we'll tackle that because we want it to properly cure and set up. You can't do that with rain and such.
Florida makes it tricky, huh?
It does. You know, Florida weather. The weathermen always, I don't want to say lie, but
right.
kind of feels that way. They said no rain today. Look at this. What's going on?
Rain for a couple hours this morning. Anything inside that we should be looking forward to?
So here you're going to see all new flooring, a lot of trim work redone. If the customer desires to redo furniture, we'll definitely redo the furniture. I'm hoping that we're going to take care of things like that yellowing in the vinyl there.
But the vinyl stays, huh?
No, we're going to probably replace that vinyl.
Okay.
I would recommend we do. It's just, it looks very weathered.
So you're saying like next week you're going to be really working in this room a lot?
Nope, we're going to focus on the exterior.
That's right.
These floors, finishing up the air conditioners, and getting power back to this boat. So that's probably this week's goal.
Awesome. All right, well, hopefully let's document it somehow.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming out, and please stay tuned. We have a lot more to show you.